941.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Stephanie Clark.
Stephanie Clark.
Thank you. Ms. Boyd,
Yes.
do you want to turn on your camera?
Okay, do you see me?
Can't see you. Which Miss Boyd are you?
I am her mother.
Well, she's the one who gets to talk if she's here.
She doesn't think she can go through with this. That was too traumatizing for her. She doesn't want to face her. I don't know what else to say. I know what she went through.
Mr. Barnett, what's your position on this?
I think that, and I'll leave it obviously in your discretion, Your Honor, but I believe her mother could speak if she's aware of what the statement is that Ms. Jayla Boyd wanted to convey. She could essentially say that for her as her representative.
Ms. White?
Yes.
No, not you, Ms. Boyd, Ms. White.
I guess I'm unsure if it will be her mother's words, or Miss Jada Boyd's words.
Can I see counsel in the breakout room, please? Miss Ayla Boyd, you are at this time able to speak on behalf of your daughter. And the reason being is at the time that this occurred, under the law was in flux as to whether 17 or 16 was considered a juvenile, and it subsequently did make the determination that 17-year-olds are considered juveniles. Your daughter was a juvenile at that time, so I'll allow you to speak on her behalf. You may proceed.
The main thing I want to speak about is the effect it had on her immediate life after the attack. She had a grade 4 concussion. She was working. For the first week she was home, she could not walk unaided. She needed to be bathed. She lost her job. She was not able to drive. And she was also in summer school to finish her diploma so she could graduate that year. She was unable to finish the online classes because with the concussion, she just could not do the things that she needed to do. It took her probably 2 months before she was able to eat. We didn't even let her drive for the first month. But when she was finally able to drive, it took another couple months before she could think clearly and speak clearly. It completely changed her life and her summer. Thank you for listening. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. I'm sorry that you and she had to, and your family had to experience that.
Thank you.
Ms. White, is there anything else you would like to say at this time?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Clark, Ms. Boyd, and her mother are present, although Ms. Boyd is not on the screen at this time. Is there anything else you would like to say?
No.
You need to turn your screen on, ma'am. All right, there's nothing you want to say, because when they weren't here, you said you wanted to apologize. They are now here, and now you don't want to apologize anymore?
Oh, I didn't want to address them because I had already said to you, so I didn't know that I could do it again until you just said that. But I'm not sure if she can hear me, but I am sorry about what happened. I didn't intend, I never knew her or anything, so that was my first interaction with her, and I'm sorry that that happened, and sorry that it's affecting her day-to-day, and I'm sorry that she couldn't finish high school and graduate and things like that on time like she initially planned. I am sorry about everything that went on that day. And I hope that she does get better.
To the Boyds, you weren't present when the court initially handled this matter, and then we passed it, so you would have an opportunity to say what you had to say to me today. But when you weren't present, I think one of the things that Ms. Clark said that was impactful for me that you should hear is that,
Stop.
one moment,
I apologize. I'm so sorry. Testing. Testing. We're back up, Your Honor. I apologize.
thank you, is that she has gone through counseling and she has tried to mature and become a better person, and she would never do anything like this again at this point in her life, and that she was very apologetic about the actions she took and what she did on that day. So an apology is obviously not going to reverse the effects that it's having on your daughter or you. But sometimes it's better than nothing, or standing blank face in the face of the opportunity to say sorry. So, and before you got on, I had already imposed the sentence, which was the maximum amount of probation that we can impose in this particular case. And I believe your daughter was consulted regarding the HIDA. So those things have already occurred before you got on the line. So the sentence that I imposed still stands, but I wanted you to be able to have your opportunity to say something and hear from her if she wanted to do that. Okay.
What is the sentence?
It's 24 months probation with a whole list of criteria that she has to participate in, and probation can go over that with you if you want to.
Can you order any restitution to make up for what she went through?
Restitution is open for 30 days. So you have to provide whatever documentation you have regarding the restitution to Mr. Burnett. So yes, that
Okay.
will be ordered.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Thank you, everyone. And Ms. Clark, you should reach out to the probation department. Do you have their phone number?
Not off firsthand. It's probably in my email.
All right, I'm gonna give it to you and anyone else on the line that may need to contact the probation department. Do you have a pen? Ms. Clark?
I'm texting it to her right now, Your Honor.
Okay, yes, I'm ready for it.
734-483-7336.
Okay.
All right. Please reach out to them tomorrow after 9:00 a.m. so that they can schedule a time to go over your probation contract with you. And Ms. Boyd, if you reach out to them, they will take any information that you have regarding the restitution. And I don't know, Mr. Barnett, I don't know, do you get involved in that part of the process?
Usually that runs through probation, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, thank you.